Right, welcome back everyone, and welcome to the farm on No Man's Land Survival Challenge, Farming Simulator 22. So, this is now episode number 14, and as you can see, we've skipped quite a few months. We're now in the middle of the summer, and we're now actually in July, which is good. The greenhouses have been working really hard, and we have 28,000 in the bank. And what we're going to do just quickly is just have a look how we're getting on. So as you can see, they're both going to be relatively the same. They do need seeds, they do need water, but again, they're not in the red yet, so that is perfectly fine. Go over to the sheep. We now have 10 more sheep. So if you remember previously, we had 30 sheep. We now have, I think we now have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. We now have 40 sheep. So we've got 10 more sheep, which is great. I am going to sell these ones. I think if not this episode, the next episode. We just head on over and look at the wool. The wool is doing fantastically. So we have 16, 20. No, we don't have 16. Ignore me. We have 4, 8, 12, 14, sorry. 14 packets of wool there. So that's coming along really nicely. The fields are coming along lovely. So this field's always going to be known as the potato field. But if I said the potato field, everybody that was watching at the start will know what I mean by that. So that's good. As you can see in the bottom corner, we've got a yield bonus of 73% at 50% fertilised. So we're probably going to look at doing that today. And if we head over to the other field, we'll just have a quick look, jump over the wall, and see what we're like with this one. Yeah, so fertilised 100%, yield bonus is like 95%, so I'm quite happy with that. No weeds have grown up, so not yet anyway, so I'm quite happy with that. Into the oats field, again, really happy with the way that's come in. And the grass is done. The grass is actually ready to be cut, so we will give that a cut today, and yeah, get that cut today. Potentially start making some silage, which will be nice. But first things first, we've got the Fiat tractor hooked up to the sprayer. I will go ahead and just start spraying this field with some fertiliser while we've got it. And if we jump up in to the where is it, that one, doesn't actually look like it needs fertilising, but we will do anyway and see if that changes. We'll go up and down a few times. I think on the face of things it doesn't appear to be changing the colour, but I think it should do. Maybe when we go back up we can see it. Is there a difference? I don't think there is. I can't see it. I think it's the crops in the way, so let's just go back up and see how we get on. I think there is. I think there is a difference. Yeah, there is. There is a difference. You can see that it's just a bit harder to tell really with the with the crops being in the way, but never mind. So yeah, what we kind of need to look at doing is we need to look at getting our combine as well at some point. So we have got some money in the bank. As I said, we will be looking at selling those sheep as well, which will help us. I think that'll give us about 7,000. How's that looking? Yeah, I think that's looking quite good. I think it's there. Is it there? Yeah, I think it is. And then we'll just go back down. I'm not too sure why the other fields don't need fertilising. I mean, they did have the line put on, and then we did drill them with the fertiliser already in, so that might be why. But I'm a little bit surprised that there's not been any. I'm surprised that there's not been any weeds. Weeds are turned on. You know, we've got the herbicide to tackle the weeds, so we are prepared. And that is it. So if you have a look at that, I think that's lovely. I think what we will do, guys, while we've got it, is we'll put some fertiliser on the grass, because I think the grass did look like it needed a little bit of fertiliser as well. What we'll do is just go around here and just have a little look and see if it's changed anything. Has it changed anything? No, I don't think it has. It is fully grown now, the grass, so I can't really see it making too much of a. Let's just have a little look and see if it has. No, it hasn't really changed anything. Yeah, it hasn't really changed anything, as you can see. So we will pop the fertiliser away for now. Got a lot of sprays and IBCs bags, so it's good to see that we are busy, which is brilliant. So pop the Fiat tractor just back here. Ooh. Park that there. I'm just going to jump into the Dutz Far. We have got the seeder attached, so we'll just park that up. We're not going to need that for a while now. Right, and we'll just... It would have to be the other way, wouldn't it? We'll just... And we'll get a cut done. Okay guys, so I'm going to put this on time lapse for now, and I shall see you in a little while. And there we go then, guys. The grass has all been cut. It was a bit of a pain in some places, but I think this is one of the reasons why I decided to make this grass, because of how hilly it is. The Ducks Fard did struggle a little bit, so I think putting grass on there is a better thing to do. We don't want to waste it, obviously, and waste the land, but yeah, I think that's quite good. We can get that up now and decide what we're going to do with it. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to get a windrower. We did have one before. In fact, I don't know if we've still got it. We might still have it. Do we still have it? No, we don't. So we do need to go and purchase a windrower. Where are they? Oh, no, next to it. There we go. Yeah, we do need to buy a windrower. I think that's one we had before. I'm thinking something along the lines of this one here, 8.4 meters, 19,500. I think that's plenty. 80 miles an hour, sorry, 80 horsepower needed to pull it, which the Ducks Fard will do that no problem. So, yeah, so I'm just going to go and grab that from the store, guys, and I'll be back with you shortly. Right there, guys, here we are back heading towards the farm with the windrower in tow, and got a little bit of a plan of what we're going to do. We'll just get this road up first of all, cutting through here, and then I will enlighten you in what the plan is going to be. Lower, turn on. Okay. Right, so the fields aren't going to be ready to harvest for a while yet. Probably talking another couple of months, so we will more than likely be doing that on the next episode. So to make things a little bit more interesting, what I thought we'll do is we'll do some bales. So we can't afford to buy a baler just yet, but we can afford to lease one. And then what I thought we'd do is make silage. I'd like to keep some bales over for the sheep, just obviously cheaper than going to buy bales of grass all the time. But I should be able to get a few bales out of this, I'm hoping so anyway. Okay. Let's just head back. So yeah, if we could do some silage bales, I think that would work quite nicely. Let's head round here and down. Not really too sure how much we're going to get out of it, but should be a fair amount. I am not going to hazard a guess of how many, because you know, guys, I usually get things like that wrong all the time, so I'm going to shut my mouth and I really don't know how much we're gonna get at this stage. Okay. Just trying to get as much in as I possibly can. Okay, head down here and do this last little bit. Gonna get that as well, but that does not matter one bit. Right, it's done. Oh, I don't want to disconnect that just yet. Come on, little ducks. Right, fold. We'll try and see if we can squeeze this in somewhere around here in the new yard space. Should be able to put it in between there, he says. Easier said than done. There we go. Oh, I'm making a hash of this. There we go. Lovely. Right, let's have a little look then. So we need to get a baler, and I think was it? I can't remember which one it was. Was it that one? Yeah. So we will lease that one for now. I do want to buy my own baler eventually, but it's just not the right time at the moment. And then this as well. So I am going to lease this as well because I just want to see if it works. I'm sure you can understand that. Right, guys, while I still mess around with this wind thrower, I'll meet you coming back from the store, guys. Okay, then, so back with the baler, and we have just bought back the bale wrapper as well. But for now, we just need to get into sorting our bales out. So here we go. How many bales? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I'd like 5 or 6, but okay, that's the first one done. That's more than likely going to roll down the hill. Yeah, I'd like 5 or 6, which I don't think is too unreasonable. I mean, that's 2 already, which is really good. Oh, we're not there just yet. Not far off though. Okay, that's 3. Oh, no, we need to put the lid down. I mean, baling is something I haven't done for a very long time. very, very long time. Right, that's 4 we've done. And this one's going to be bale number 5. We're already where I want to be with the bales, so that's really good. Try and get every last bit of grass we can. We've still got quite a bit of grass to do. That's 5 bales so far. Dare I say 10? 10 would be great. Right, that's bale number 6. Bale number 7. 10 is looking increasingly likely. Bale number 8. Bale number 9. I should say 10 is going to happen. So this is what I'm saying, the Dutch Far does struggle just a little bit. That's bale number 10. Could we get one more? Am I pushing it for one more? I'll just collect what's round here first, because we'll be finished round this section now. I think I'll be pushing it for one more, but we've done 10. One more should come on for one more. Please let us have one more. I'm not sure. It's going to be close. Yeah, it's going to be very, very close. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to 11, but it doesn't matter. Right, and guys, I am going to try and finish off getting this one up to 11, and I'll join you with the baling shortly. Right guys, we've managed to get an extra bale, so I think we've got 11 bales altogether. I'm going to wrap 8 and leave 3 for the sheep. And I haven't done this yet, so turn on. I presume do we just not go into them? I don't really know how this works. Right, I'm going to have a little play with this, guys, and find out how it works. Because I'm not entirely sure myself. Give me 2 seconds. There we go, ladies and gents. We've managed to suss how it works. It is a 2-tractor operation. I thought it might well have been, but yeah. So lifting up with the Dutzfar, and then the Fiat tractor is then wrapping for us. So it is a 2-tractor operation, as I just mentioned. So we'll put the Fiat somewhat in the middle, and I'll show you how it works. So we'll pick up our bale, if it'll let us. There we go. Pick up the bale, up to the Fiat. Oh, careful not to crash into it. And then we should just pull out of that, and away it goes. Lovely piece of machinery there. What I'm going to do, guys, is just chuck you on a bit of a time lapse. Last one of the day. Let's just get all these bales wrapped. there we have it then, guys. The silo bales, or silage bales I should say, are now done. There we go. So we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as planned, and we put 3 grass bales round the back here for the sheep. So we don't have to buy any of those now for the sheep, which is brilliant. So in effect, the sheep aren't costing us anything really to feed, to keep and whatnot. So yeah, really happy with that. I think what we need to do first and foremost is we need to send back the bale wrapper and the baler, because we only leased them. I think that cost us about £1,000 to do, to lease altogether. But I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to get that back when we sell these bales a little bit later on. Before we finish, let's just have a little look and see what the plans are in terms of selling everything, because we do have these 8 bales of silage. They won't be ready to sell just yet. As you can see in the bottom corner, you can see fermenting, it says 0%. So it's the same as what we did in the silage pit. The silage needs to ferment still. So these at the moment are not really worth a lot of money, but they will be. But yeah, going back over here, we've got that to sort out. We've got the sheep that we want to sell, and we've got quite a lot of wool as well mounting up. So we should be coming into some good money fairly soon. Firstly, the crop calendar. Now we have oats, we have soybeans, and oats and soybeans. Now, if you see, we are actually in the harvest season for oats. So I would imagine next month we will be working on those oats and getting those oats done and dusted. What that will then mean for us is that we can then turn our attention to wheat. So the oat field, the far field which we have the oats in, once we've done that, we can then turn our attention to wheat. As you can see there, wheat is planted in September, October. So that's what we'll do. Is next episode we will get the oat harvested. We'll need to go and buy our combine, harvest the oats, and then we can plough up the field again, and we can go back over and drill it with the wheat. That is the plan. In terms of the selling everything, so we have a lot of wool. Wool really isn't any good until April, really. So we have missed that now. We are currently in July, so yeah, it's not great, to be quite honest. It's not brilliant, and we could sell it, but I think we might as well just wait and keep it till April, maybe even put it into some storage. And then the silage bales. So the silage, I don't think the silage, I mean, I can see silage there, but I'm just wondering whether it's silage bales. Is it separate? I don't think it is. I think silage is silage, whether it's in a bale or not. So silage again is not really doing anything until January. So that's probably more achievable, being as we're in July now. We've got 6 months to go, 5 months to go, and then we can sell that on and get that working quite nicely. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Very exciting. Obviously, we're looking at sorting out our first bit of harvesting with the combine. Very exciting stuff. I think what I will mention is this farm is starting to look very messy. So before the next episode, I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up and just make sure everything's tidied up and everything's where it should be. Everything's got a place. These bales obviously aren't going to be sold until January, so just need to be tidied up a little bit. And all the implements and everything else, just to make it look a bit nicer. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode. as always, please, if you can, drop a like, drop a subscribe. As I always mention, doing these videos, I do enjoy them, but if I know one person's watching, if I know one person likes them, means the absolute world to me. So if you could drop me a subscribe and a like and a share and whatever else you want to do, I would be very, very appreciative of that, guys. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.